Hello there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I do a series of videos called Technophobe because in my opinion, our technology is far outdistancing our wisdom. Uh, most technology is benign, it's neutral, it's not good or evil. But what some people do with it is pure evil. It's not what it is, it's how it's used, essentially. Um, for those of you who don't know, you're watching this now on YouTube. YouTube is part of this, big tech. You're on Facebook. Facebook is part of this, big tech. You ever search anything on Google? Google's part of this. It's big tech. Twitter is also part of this. Let's look and see what I'm talking about. The CEOs from Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Google, they sat before the House on Capitol Hill on the 30th, uh, July the 30th, and they faced inquiries and had to answer to allegations of unfair business practices, antitrust law violations, close ties with China, and anti-conservative bias. And what I mean by anti-conservative bias is, and Jim Jordan outlined this, he was very specific. He said big tech is out to get conservatives. Google and YouTube censors any information contradicting the World Health Organization. The World Health Organization lies to us constantly. And if we contradict them, if we put any information out there that's the truth that contradicts them, we're censored for it. Google and YouTube both do that. So you may not even get to see this video. Google removed the home pages of Breitbart and the Daily Caller, two of the big conservative media news outlets. Google has censored Breitbart so much that traffic to Breitbart's website has declined 99%. You type in a topic, and whether it's on Breitbart or not, it doesn't matter. Google sends them elsewhere. Yeah, it's called shadow banning. Shadow banning is real. It does, in fact, exist, and Google is doing it. Other sites have done this, like Alex Jones. They did that to him. A bunch of others. Google threatened to demonetize and ban The Federalist, another news site. And this is what we found out during this hearing. We found out that there is a manual component to this bias. It is intentional. Somebody has to sit there and type it in. It's not, it's not just the algorithms. There's a manual component to it. Big tech is trying to take away the power of citizen journalists by controlling their narrative and controlling who gets seen. Anytime somebody goes and types in a topic that they want to, for example, they type in slavery. Everything that Google will bring up is leftist-leaning articles on slavery. It may not even be the truth. We don't know, but you don't go to any conservative sites for that. Google is directly benefiting China and is trying to turn America into China. Google wants to use all their power to shift votes away from Donald Trump. And the total amount of power they have, they can shift up to 10% of the vote. And yeah, that's voter fraud. That's election tampering is what that's called. Yeah. Several years ago, it might have been last year, there was a guy named Epstein. He was a Dr. Epstein, Robert Epstein. He not Jeffrey Epstein, the pedophile dude. I'm talking Robert Epstein. He's a good guy. He sat in front of Congress and he does statistics and things like that. And he testified that up to 10 million votes can be switched from one side to the other using Google and things like that. So this is not a little thing, and it's not a joke, and it's not a little piddly thing. This is a big deal. This is a really big deal. This could change the elections, okay? And not for the better. If you're a conservative, this should scare the piss out of you. If you're a liberal, it should as well, but most liberals would be okay with it because it's cheating in their favor. I don't like any cheating, period. But anyway, this is big tech at its worst. This is big tech manipulating our lives, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.